something the community has been missing. Though Cliff Crosby hasn't had his camp since 2019, the message still remains the same. Next up for the city of Pittsburgh, the 2026 NFL Draft, officially 100 days away. A scene out of Kevin Costner's Draft Day, the Cleveland Browns trading out of the 6th overall pick. The Cleveland Browns had 8 wide receivers of the 13 reported top 30 visits in this building. Whether it be 6, whether it be 24, it appears a wide receiver is on the front of the mind of Cleveland's front office. Welcome back into the Sunday Sports Blitz. Logan Lepiscopo joined by national champion Dorian Crosby. How's that sound?
Sounds amazing.
Football season, it's back already here in District 10. Well, minus the helmet, still keeping the pig skin. And the Titans and Browns, well, they're just playing for fun. Both eliminated from postseason play. Competition can push athletes to be their best, especially when it starts at home. Tonight, we take a look at one local family that shows sports, faith, and brotherhood can collide all on the same court.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. All right. So what word have we been talking about?
Something that I always loved doing because my dad had a club when I was in high school. And I always loved working with kids. So I always loved showing moves. I know it was like, if I can show moves, I know I can teach kids.
This school year, Crosby began his professional career as an educator at Grover Cleveland Elementary School, in charge of one of their 3rd grade classrooms.
When he first arrived here, it was just really exciting to have someone coming in who was just excited about learning and wanted to make a difference.
I love that I'm in an area school district. I can make that impact. But whether it was an area school district or any other district in here, I just wanted to come back and make my mark on the world, make my mark on these kids.
Now, do the students know that Mr. Crosby is this big-time heavyweight wrestler?
Yeah. So there's a couple of times this year that it'll be like at the end of the day, we just get done with science and I'm packing them up. I'm like, oh, do you guys want to watch Mr. Crosby wrestle? Like, yeah. So I'll put on a national. Like, oh, that's so cool.
So I think it's such a great connection for kids. It's a great way to build a relationship. So on my end, it was just kind of exciting that the kids would get to see someone who their hard work in school and in athletics translated into success in their life.
I even got one kid that actually got into like wanting to wrestle. And I was like, wow, this is actually knowing the impact I have on not only on the Erie school district, on the Erie kids, but even I can bring up some wrestlers too. That makes everything worthwhile.
Precious Idiaru, he's looking to make his 22nd straight start after beginning the season with a wrist injury, and he shared his story from a young kid in Germany to now at Gannon University playing for a shot at the national title.
Man, it was some dark days where I was just like questioning my abilities, thinking if I was good enough, like why am I not playing, or should I do something different, should I go home?
On June 9th, 2025, it was announced that Idiaru was joining the Golden Knights. A visit with head coach Easton Bozzoli that made it a very easy decision.
It was just a good vibe, and Coach Easton actually drove me back home to the airport, and we had a great conversation. And it was like a 2.5 hour ride, I think, and it was a non-stop talking. So I just felt really comfortable coming here. Just not even based off the school, just based off who I'm playing for.
Precious has been a starter in Gannon's last 21 games. The Golden Knights posting a 20-1 record during that stretch. Idiaru averaging over 13 points per game. Patiently waiting the first 15 games of the season for his opportunity.
I had no ego of like, I should start whatever. I knew what type of position I was in, so I was literally just thinking when my time comes, it comes. That's it. Like I'm a team guy, so if I start or don't start, I don't really care. Like, it don't matter to me.
33 wins, Atlantic Region title, and the first national championship appearance since 1987.
Smack it on there, smack that zone on there.
actually pretty cool that James Conner could really do this.
Very grateful and blessed to have this opportunity.
Hometown hero. Best football player right now.
Kids ages 7 through 17 had the opportunity to learn from the 8-year NFL vet. Connor, the last 4 years, taking the time between mini camp and training camp to teach the next generation.
You don't stop a good thing, you know what I mean? So it's just a blessing to come out here and do it for the community. It's a great turnout every year. We're just having fun.
From passing drills to agility work and even defensive skills, everyone had the chance to elevate part of their game.
It's a great experience, him coming out here, helping out the little kids and the big kids. You get to learn a lot because there's stuff we still don't know. Even though we are getting coached at the high school level, it's not always enough to take us to the next step.
While learning more about playing football is the focus of the camp, James hopes that there is something else off the field all of those that attended this year's camp take away.
That you got to earn it, man. You know, you got to put in a lot of work and you got to earn it. So nothing's going to come easy to you, you know. So that's why we're going to push them today. We're going to let them have fun, but we're going to push them for sure.
Back in Erie, opening round of the Men's Atlantic Regional, Gannon hosting Charleston. This one, it was all Gannon from the get-go. Jaden Calloway launches from behind the arc and he cashes in the Golden Knights an early 14-2 lead. Hand in the face, they're going to need 2 to stop Lane Sarver. 22-5 Gannon midway through the first. Lucas Morgan to drive down the baseline and he gets to the cup for Gannon. 31-13 the Golden Knights lead, and they double up Charleston. Lucas Sakasi 40-20 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gannon now up by 16. Lane Sarver poured in 15 off the bench, and Gannon keeps on rolling. Quick off the inbound turnover that Pace Prosser puts in for 2. Gannon scoring 3 times in an 8-second span. Mason Kempier with a pair, 7 points in just 10 minutes of play, and Easton Bozzoli able to empty the bench in an 83-58 win.
I just had family telling me that, 20 points never felt so close, and I felt the same way.
It's big to start fast. It's big to start connected. And today we did a great job of, from the jump, having the right energy, having the right communication, having everybody be on the same page.
We got really good guards that do well in transition and find me. If I can make one and they're looking for me the very next play. So, they just give me a lot of confidence.
The Lady Golden Knights on the road against Winston-Salem State University. Bree Claxton here with a mid-range jumper. Then Lauren Kingsley goes up, offensive rebound. Hey, if you don't succeed at first, try 3 times. Finally getting it to go for a pair for Gannon. Now off a Rams turnover, Claxton can't make the mid-range shot, but Kingsley there to clean up the miss. And Taylor Etheridge gets 2, but an off night shooting for Gannon and a great night shooting for Winston-Salem ends the Golden Knights season. And Dorian Crosby crowned your Division II heavyweight NCAA champion. After finishing 3rd last season, Crosby comes out as the best heavyweight in D2, winning a sudden death overtime with a takedown. Congratulations, not just a wrestler, but a father, husband, and 3rd grade teacher. In a beautiful green ice rink inside the Erie Insurance Arena. Will it bring the luck of the Irish for the Otters? Well, we pick up tied 1-1, and then Jacob Shromiak puts Niagara in the lead, his 11th goal of the season, and we flip to the second period. Niagara holding that 2-1 lead a little way over the midway point. Riley Patterson putting the Ice Dogs up his 37th goal of the year, and no gold at the end of the rainbow for Erie, but Hayden Reed scores and the Ice Dogs win 7-1.